Good morning, afternoon, and evening, guys. We are back with another random tier list. Today, we are diving back into the world of League of Legends here. We're going to tackle junglers from League of Legends. That means these champions all live in the jungle. I think that's what that means. I don't know. I don't play League of Legends. If you were expecting the best tier list on like which of these guys were the best competitively and which ones would help you win tournaments and in ranked and get to diamond, not the place for you. Sorry, apologies. I'm going to make sure I put "I know nothing" in the title just to let you know. With all that said, though, I am going to rank these guys anyway. I'm going to rank them based on their jungling ability. Now, from what I understand, seriously, jungling in League of Legends is characters whose job is to disrupt the enemy and/or fight against the NPCs that you get buffs or defeating. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's what I think it is. So, I'm going to rank these people, these champions, these League of Legends characters based on their ability to do that. And I do notice some of these characters are repeats from the top lane tier list. I know there's different builds that you can have of different heroes, and I'm sure as seasons and updates change, different heroes switch around, different champions switch around to different roles. So let me know in the comment section if this is totally outdated or something. But yeah. First, we have up this little kid mummy, and he's going in D tier because I really don't think that he could actually hurt me. Would he? If he would jump out of the jungle, out of the trees and assault me, I think I would just kind of kick him in his big old head, and I think I'd be all right. This girl definitely looks like she can pursue you. I'm still not a fan of her sideways look, though. Don't really know what's going on here. She's going to be C tier. This girl has a giant moon on her head. That's definitely going to shine in the sun or moon. Going to give away her position. Not sure about her role there as a jungler. This guy looks smug. This guy looks kind of short too. I think he'd make a good jungler. I think he could jump out and kind of like stab you real quick. I just did the motion of stabbing, by the way, as if any of you can see me. You cannot, but I wanted to let you know, just in case. This girl looks sick. S tier there. Looks like she has some power to meld into the darkness and just eat your soul from the darkness. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's canon. This girl looks like she would do the exact same thing, but it would be much more erotic. Esther. This guy looks amazing. This looks like a walking tree, some type of Frankenstein tree monster. Not sure if that's actually what that is. Definitely think this thing would make a good jungler. Just look at it. Like, how can't it? I would mistake that for a tree if I walked by and I wasn't looking for a tree demon, right? So, I think it'd make a good jungler. Get out there and, assault some people. We got a dwarf here. Dwarves are short. Could probably hide in the tall grass easier than I could. But, nothing really to write home about here. It's a dwarf. Next, we have a dude. Doesn't appear to be a dwarf. Could be. Appears to be a human. I'm going to put him at the tail end of B tier here. Nothing really to write home about. This one, I still don't know what I'm looking at. I still don't know if I'm looking at somebody wearing a helmet, if I'm looking at them. I think they're looking at me, and I think they have a helmet on, but I still can't tell. So I don't think he'd make a good jungler because I think I could see him with his glowing eyes and everything from a distance. Also, I'd be so upset at the fact that I don't know what I'm looking at that I would probably, and I don't really know his powers or anything, but I think I could run up and just give him a good backhand, and I think that would really ward him off. And that's why he's in D tier because I'm not that afraid of him. This guy looks like a good jungler in that again, it's a living tree. Even fighting against like a dragon or something, this thing could just like jump out of between some trees and nobody would even know it's coming. He's coming. He does look a little kind though, so that's going to stop him from being up in S tier here. I think to be a jungler, you need to be cutthroat. You need to be willing to murder people and stab people in the back, and I'm not sure this guy can do that. So, yeah. This guy does look like he's willing to murder people and stab them in the back, though. We're going to put him at the top of B tier. Nice helmet and everything. To me, the idea I'm getting of a jungler, though, is you should be a little stealthy and wearing plate armor. Not sure that's the case. So B tier, still good, but not as good. By the way, we're going to change our D tier to F tier because let's not pull any punches today. This thing, gonna put it in B tier, I think. I assume those are holes in his hood. Definitely think this monster, this champion, has some type of ability to meld into darkness. So we are going to go ahead and put him in B tier. This thing, same thing. Oh my gosh, this thing looks something you would find in the Shadowlands, something you would find in the Afterlife, something that might send you to the Afterlife if you are not careful. So S tier, that one looks really, really cool. This guy looks deranged, and I love it. I definitely think he could stab me in the back. This looks like a purple xenomorph from the Alien franchise. It could probably stab me in the back. This is a rock. This guy can't see. How is he going to stab me if he can't see? I think I could take this guy. I'd just be very quiet, right? And then stab him in the back. I think I could do it. F tier. F tier. You can't see, you can't fight. Maybe over the rock. He'd probably do better than the rock. This guy has like 16 flashlights on his forehead. I don't think he's going to make a good jungler. I'm going to see him from across the map. I'm going to be up in the top lane, and he's going to be over there in bottom lane, and it's just going to be a light show. It's going to be a light show as if they're releasing a brand new car, and this is the car dealership with the the searchlights up in the sky or whatever that they used to do. So horrible jungler. I'd see him from a mile away. Not worried about him. This is a monkey, and that's frightening because I do think a monkey would be able to be a pretty good jungler. That is, in fact, where they live. Gonna put him in A tier. Honestly, though, I would accept an argument of him being S tier. Anubis-looking champion here. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Similar argument to here, where he is wearing some pretty bulky armor, so I'm not sure how stealthy he'd be able to be, but he looks good. The girl here looks a little surprised. Not sure she'd be able to stab somebody. She looks pretty nice, just like this grandpa tree here. So we're going to put her in C tier there. Yeah, not much else to say. This female champion looks like a hunter. Looks like some type of warrior. Yeah, A tier. Definitely believe she could be a good jungler and good artwork as well. This thing looks sick. This looks like a ghost that would jump out of the forest and suck out my soul, similar to what these would do, though of course not as erotic as her. Yeah, suck out my soul, good jungler. This is a child, not a good jungler. This is a dwarf, and he has big armor on. So C tier because he's both a dwarf and he has armor on. His height might be an advantage, but his big old plate armor, he's not going to be very stealthy, right? I do suppose though that junglers do also have to take on, dragons and stuff to gain buffs and items for their team. So I guess I'll put him up here in B tier with this contingent. However, that is my logic I'm going in with this. Similar thing here. This guy has going for him that I can't see his face, so he might have more to him than meets the eye. His eyes do appear to be glowing. Maybe some magic capabilities there. Not sure. This is a little turtle, and I'm not sure this would make a great jungler. Okay, let me just say that. But I think it looks really cool and really funny, so it's going in S tier. This is a monster, and it's terrifying S tier. This is a tiger, and on a scale of junglers, this thing has to be the best jungler on this list. Has to be. Just look at it. It looks like this was made to kill people in the jungles of League of Legends. Absolutely wonderful. We have another armored warrior here. Going to put her in that B tier contingent of those armored warriors who would make good junglers, but probably less stealth and more, maybe PvE action going on. This guy actually freaks me out. That face, that smile. Is that a smile? Is that his mask? I'm not sure. A tier on this one. This one looks really, really cool. I don't know what's going on with him, but he looks very, very cool. Here's another monster that would probably eat me. Monsters make good junglers because they like to eat people. This guy looks like he's harnessing the power of the storms here. He definitely looks cunning. I think he would make a good jungler. A tier. We have just a girl here. It's just a girl. I do suppose both the girl and the child would be better than the rock, and they'd probably do a better job than the searchlight guy too. Yeah. All right, we have another monster here. This one looks pretty big. Gonna put in B tier here. My DoorDash order just got canceled. Hold on, guys. We got to pause. I'm back. The good news is my order was not canceled. Where were we? We got a rat here. This thing is hideous. I think it'd make a good jungler, though. I think it could do some damage even to like a dragon with those teeth. It looks absolutely ferocious. Gonna put it in A tier. This is a dude wearing a bear. I actually think the bear would do better as a jungler, as a stealth fighter than the dude wearing the bear. However, I can't discount that. Looks pretty cool. His eyes on fire. I think that's on purpose. I think that's intentional. Gonna be B tier. This girl looks absolutely cunning. Good look. Exactly fits the bill of what in my brain and my with limited experience, knowledge, and history of playing fits what jungler is. Oh, here's the bear. All right, so this guy has the bear on his head. This is a bear. A tier. Wolf, A tier. Perhaps even S tier. Perhaps. But is it as? I don't think it's as ferocious as these monsters up here. So I'm going to put it at the top of A tier. This is a guy. C tier. Not sure. I don't really have a lot to go off. And I still don't know what this is. It looks like a slime monster. What happens to slime if it goes into the jungle? Like, does it get stuck on all the blades of grass and like trees and rocks and stuff? I don't know. But I don't really want to find out. So probably C tier for that one. And that's it, guys. This is my tier list of all the junglers in League of Legends, at least according to this tier list that I was able to find. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think below? Did I do a good job? Did I rank your character too low? Did I rank your character too high? Do I understand what a jungler is? Do I not understand what a jungler is? Give me a like. Give me a dislike. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this where I just make an absolute fool of myself on games I have never played before. And also rank other things like socks. That's right. I do have a socks tier list planned. So if any of that appeals to you, leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. There'll be another video up tomorrow. And this has been the guy who makes random tier lists, signing out.